What's up, everybody? It's the Pirate Stacker. I have an interesting one for you today. There is this business called 7K. They were at the Maitland coin show. The dude gave me his card, Jerry. I'm gonna put his business out here because he's trying to make some money and I don't hate the hustle. So the gist of it is, it's one of those companies that you pay a membership fee and then you can buy gold and silver, bullion and collectibles from that company at a wholesale or discounted rate. And you know, I've seen these before. I've heard a little bit about them before. I'm not too hyped about it initially, but as I talk to them, they're like, no, and we have this network of businesses, and when we go do these like gatherings and meetings, we pay them in gold and silver. And I'm like, well, wait a minute, that's awesome. I love real life use of precious metals. So I'm here. They invited me only because they saw I was a content creator. Maybe not only because of that, but they invited me to a dinner. What do you know about gold and silver? You and a guest are invited. We're at this nice restaurant, Cork and Olive in Lake Mary. I got this little paper. It says that I'm going to learn about dealer direct pricing, how to protect yourself with gold and silver, how to put your savings on autopilot, learn about numismatics and bullion, learn the difference between money and currency. All right, I like all of these things. I have an open mind. You know, I'm going to put away my predispositions that these people are just hustling, unknowing people, and I'm going to see if I can learn something, because I certainly don't know everything, but I'm going to see if we can learn something, and if there's value to this that would prompt me to sign up for it. So I'm going to bring you guys the skinny on what this is, what they're about, and if I smell a hustle or if it's legit and I love what they're doing. Either way, I get a free flatbread pizza. I'm headed in right now. I'm right on time, so I gotta go, but I will keep you updated. Let's see what happens. All right, I'm here with Ann. She is affiliated, signed up with 7K. This is her amazing collection, and look at these pieces. The silver, the slabs, really fantastic. And these pieces, these are all offered by 7K, so you pick them up from them. That's very cool. And they got these giant oversized cases here, which are really neat, but these coins and rounds are spectacular, and you can see the art and the detail. And I do really like how they have that 7K label on them. That's pretty cool as well. But look at those. This is stuff I haven't even seen available anywhere else. The dragon, holy smokes. Very cool. Love the big three-dimensional look on these. That turtle's popping out. Very cool. And you said, how long have you been collecting these for?
2 years.
2 years now. You've got quite an investment in this, don't you? But that's not it. She's got, look at this stuff. Wow. Very, very cool. Love it. And this will get copyright struck because of this song, Blazing. But this is some very neat stuff. Thank you for sharing your collection with us. That was a lot of fun. Thanks, Ann.
Thank you.
All right, just leaving the 7K presentation from the Cork and Olive behind me here. It is dark now. It was about 2.5 hours. Some great stuff happened there, and I want to share it with you guys. I'll have to make a video and talk about it once I'm home, but some really interesting stuff, some really great things that 7K is doing and offering. And I'll tell you my thoughts on all of that in just a bit, so stick around. Alright, good morning guys. I wanted to get this video out, at least talk about last night at the 7K dinner, while it was still fresh in my mind. So let me start this by saying I am not sponsored by them, I am not signed up with them, I'm not affiliated with them in any way. Typically I have talked to people about these becoming a member and ordering our services deals before. I've never actually sat down, gone in depth, seen the dinner and dance and all that. And this one, these guys seem sincere, and I figured it'd be a good video. We can talk about it, because I've been trying to get, people have been calling, trying to sell me overpriced silver forever. So let me tell you, and this is going to be very broad. I'm not going to use the exact right words, but let me tell you with a big brush what I saw and what I felt from last night. So, first off, I was impressed. I was actually impressed, and I didn't think I would be. What I was most impressed with was the value of what they were offering. Basically, you have to imagine, if you're not a stacker, you don't know silver and gold from anything, this is a company that basically gives you a turnkey model and makes it easy. They make it easy to invest in silver and gold. And how so? Well, they have to make a profit, obviously, but what you actually get value-wise is really not a bad deal. So the gist of it is, you pay $199 for a regular membership per year, or $499 for a premium membership. Premium membership has benefits, but the $199 has most of those benefits. So the premium gives you like a bigger wallet, this, that, the other. Now, when I say wallet, they have an online wallet, and if you're into crypto at all, it's very similar. So if you make a purchase of something right now, it gives you that, that snippet of that cost right now into your wallet. What do I mean by that? So they have in their wallet, their online wallet, they have you can just have your money stored there, or you can have it stored in gold or silver. And so they have like a 1 ounce gold eagle, or you can pick whatever your 1 ounce gold is, I believe. But basically, at any point in time, at whatever market condition, I could buy $5 worth of gold, $100 worth of gold, $200 worth of gold, and it gives me that fraction of what that gold eagle, that 1 ounce of gold is at spot at that moment in time, with their premium on it, right? So the cool thing about that is you don't have to buy a 1/10 ounce of gold or a 1/4 ounce of gold. You can literally buy $5 worth of gold. And the market's down, you got $100, $100 worth of gold. They also had a 100 ounce bar of silver. You could do the same thing. Now, immediately my first questions are price. Give me pricing, give me pricing. Before I get to that, let me tell you some of the other cool features. One, you can buy there and they will sell immediately from them, bullion and collectibles that 7K sells on like a recurring membership. Or you can buy from their marketplace. They do have a marketplace that they officiate, and you can buy from other members. And they have a whole escrow process where the other member, when you buy it, they send it to 7K. 7K authenticates what it is you bought, and they send it to you. So it is a very safe system. However, there is a 10% markup to the buyer for that authentication, plus you gotta pay shipping on top. So say I bought something for $400, there's gonna be an extra $50, 10% being 40 for the authentication and $10 for the shipping out. So you gotta be prepared for that, which, if you've already made the connections for you or I that are stackers, we don't need that. But for your average grandma, grandpa Joe, it's fantastic because it makes sure that they get a guaranteed product. Now, cost-wise, they were selling, so this was last night when silver went into the crapper at like 20, 21 bucks an ounce. They were selling buffaloes for 28. Now I know that's high, that is high. I didn't love that. Obviously we can find it cheaper, but again, this is a guaranteed source. They guarantee the product, it's authentic. And they ship for 10 bucks on top of whatever the price is. So if you buy multiple, it would all go in one box that would come at 10 bucks shipping. Now, let me tell you the better side to that is they have the 100-ounce bar and the gold, right? Which is pretty cool because basically what you're looking at is, sorry, I had a text and I just read it. What the price was a little bit less, okay? So in that case, like the 100-ounce bar, it was selling for $2,400, I believe, 24 or 25. So it was like $4 above spot. And you know, if you're saving up in your wallet for that, that's a good price on that bar. You know, and the gold as well. Now, their gold eagle, they were selling at 2,030, and they buy back as well. So they will buy back direct, so you can sell directly back to them, or you can sell peer-to-peer on their site that they manage. So the 2,000 or the 1 ounce gold eagles were 2,030 bucks to buy. And then their buyback was like $17.80. And I was like, that's really odd because that's below spot. But they had a 1 ounce gold bar that you could buy for $18.90 and they would buy back for $18.30. So the spread was much tighter on that. And that was really a pretty decent deal. So they did have some things there. Look, the value in this is if your elderly parents who know nothing about this, they could jump in, diversify, get on a recurring payment deal, and make moves based off of knowing that, you know, 7K backs everything that they have. Now, I'm like you. I don't want them, they'll vault your stuff. I don't want them to hold my stuff. If you don't hold it, you don't own it. And I believe that. But you can get everything that you have with them physically to you. So that was the upside. Look, at the end of the day, for me, 7K, you know, I have the connections already. I can find cheaper silver than they can sell me. But the wallet was great. I like the wallet and being able to buy fractional at any amount. $5, $10, $100, being able to save that. And once you pay one off, you can have them ship it to you. I like that a lot. I like having a secure source to buy and sell from. That's nice. And then their collectibles were really cool. I showed you some of Ann's in the very beginning. They have a cool collectibles market. And the neat thing about that is also they have a registry. So everything's automated. You have apps on your phone. You can go online and look your stuff up. And your apps track everything, what you paid for it, what they value it at now, what spot values it at. So that's cool. The only thing I have that's a hiccup with that is if they sell you the merchandise and then they value the merchandise, I think there could be some discrepancy there. They may say, hey, you bought this for $150, it's now worth $300. Do you have someone to actually sell that for $300 too? That's something I've been talking about with PCGS and all of them anyway. But my end conclusion on 7K, I'm interested. I want to know more. For me personally, when I hear $199 for all that they do offer you, that's like 18 bucks a month. I think there's value in what they're offering. They also come with a bunch of club discounts. So like your AARP, you get discounts on hotels and this and that and this and that, a whole bunch of stuff. You could save your money right there. And for Grandma and Grandpa Joe that don't know anything about metals, they give you a safe and secure way to invest. I like that. I like the recurring ability of it. There's a lot of flexibility, so there's a lot to like. 7K, and let me flip this around and show you some stuff real fast before I wrap this up. I know I'm going long. It just happens. All right, here's their website. If you want to just dink around, it is 7kmetals.com. So the number 7kmetals.com brings you to their website. You can probably get started, products. It'll give you a lot of information if you're looking for it. If you're in the Orlando area, feel free to reach out to this guy, Jerry DiSavino. He's the one that gave me his card and told me about it. So good guy. He'll take you to dinner and tell you about it too if you're interested. Again, my end conclusion for those of us that are in metals, we probably don't need this, although there is value in it. There is more that I'm going to check out, and I'll tell you more as I get there. For those of you that know nothing about metals, this may not be a terrible, terrible place to start. You know, it is what it is. So with that said, you know, they're selling a lot of collectible stuff on here, which I personally don't buy into. You know, it's modern collectibles. I like old collectibles, the value's there. Modern collectibles, I think, are a lot more iffy, but they do have the bullion angle and all of that as well. And they seem entirely reputable, and, you know, they're spreading the word about silver and gold, which I have to give them kudos for, because so many people, even the elderly people, many have never known anything of silver and gold whatsoever. So they do a very nice presentation, kind of explains it, explains why the dollar crashes. And I didn't even realize the European pound, the English pound, and the American dollar, they are the longest lasting dollar currencies ever. So they're due to wipe out. And we know that they're wiping out. We know that they're losing their value immensely right now. Inflation has sucked them down to nothing. So you could definitely do worse, my friends. I hope you got some value in this. I like 7K metals. I think they serve a good role for many people. For me, I'll need to look into it more, but do your own investigation. There's a lot to like. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. If you enjoyed the show, please like and subscribe. We will see you guys next time. Pirate out. Arg.